Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. Today's video, a 33-year-old divorced woman who says that men and women have to prove themselves to each other, and Kevin Samuels thinks otherwise. Let's see how this goes.
With my past history, I was married at 21 and got divorced later after that. I feel like both men and women should prove themselves to each other.
Why?
Because, in relationships, it's a give and take, right? You have to get to that point of getting to marriage. Pitch with you, you're saying, he has worked his way up. A lot of women.
Who has to get to that point?
Both.
No. That's why you're wrong. No.
Why do you feel that way?
I don't feel that way, I think.
And this is where most modern women make their biggest mistake when it comes down to relationships. She starts talking about how she feels. It's not about how you feel. It's about what's actual reality.
Okay.
See, women control access to sex. We have to work our way up to sex with you. True or false?
True.
Right. You have to work your way up to marriage with us.
Right.
Well, no, it's not right because you just said it's 50. We both have to work. So if that's the case, you in your sex scenario, you'd have to work yourself up to sex with us, and men are ready to have sex almost immediately.
So do you feel like women don't have to prove?
How old are you?
I am 33.
I like to talk in terms of think instead of feel.
Okay.
Okay. So your question again is what?
My question is, why do you not feel like why do you not think that men should prove themselves to women?
Because you don't propose, we do.
Correct. Okay, I can see that.
Okay, let me ask you. When you go for a job interview, is it on you to prove yourself worthy for the job, or is it for the company to sell you on the position?
Both.
Okay, so she thinks that if she goes for a job interview where she needs a job and the company needs an employee, the company has to impress her. Here's reality. If you're not already impressed with the company, you wouldn't have applied for the job. That's why you apply for the job. You're impressed with the company. So now the company has to be impressed with you in order to give you the job. And if they're not impressed with you, they just move on to the next applicant.
What's paramount though? What's paramount? Yes, let's not play games, 33-year-old woman. Do you think it's more... Okay, so let me get this right. The way you're talking is what a top candidate would do.
Okay.
I said a job. A job.
So you don't feel like a woman is a top candidate?
Again, think. See, this is the problem. You ladies act like you have more leverage than you do.
I'm not saying that.
Yes, ma'am, you said a woman's a top candidate. I'm talking about women in general.
I said, do you not think that a woman is a top candidate?
That by the question you're asking is, do I think all women are top candidates?
Do you not feel that way?
No. Are you serious? Are you all tens?
Now, how delusional do you have to be to think that all women are top candidates? I know for a fact that all men are not top candidates. So how is a 33-year-old woman walking around thinking all women are top candidates? The delusion is unbelievable.
No, but I'm still, you're going to be a 10 in that guy's eyes. The
no,
man
you're
that
not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Okay.
You said you were married?
Yes, I was married.
And who filed for, and you're divorced now?
I did. We
who
were
filed
from
for divorce?
Cultures.
Huh?
Yes, I did. I filed for divorce.
Why?
It's because we were from two different cultures. He was from Ghana, I was from here.
How long were you married?
For 6 years.
Then two different cultures that doesn't make a lot of sense.
He started resenting me after I did not want to have children until I was finished with school.
Another one of those women.
So he started resenting her because she didn't want to have children until she finished school. Shouldn't they have had that conversation before you got married about having children, when and how many? Or did they have that conversation? She agreed to having children, and then she started school and changed her mind and wanted to put it off until later. take note here, she filed for divorce, not him.
Another one of these women who want to put their degree and their job and that other stuff before life. Okay.
But I did say I do agree. I do regret it now, looking back on it, because I didn't have to work through my graduate.
So let me ask you, how long you been divorced? So you're married for 6 years.
Yes.
You've been divorced for 5 years. That's 11 years total. So that means you got off the dating scene at around 21 or 22.
Yes.
All right. So in the last 5 years, how many proposals have you fielded from value?
None.
So she's been divorced for 5 years. She got the degree that she wanted, but she hasn't been proposed to in 5 years since she's been divorced. But she thinks men have to prove themselves to her because she's such a hot commodity. Okay, now this would make complete sense if she had a bunch of guys asking her out on dates and proposing to her. But that's not what's happening here. Now here's where Kevin is going to give her a dose of serious reality.
There you go. Because your value is lower. You had a man, you left him for a ridiculous reason. And are you honestly thinking at 33, a productive, competitive, successful, a man of the caliber who's a marrying man has to come prove something to you at 33?
I feel like I bring something to the table. He brings something to the table.
No. But see, the thing is, ma'am, and what you need to pay real close attention. You're still talking like you have leverage. You bring something to the table, and so do the other 20 women that want that.
Correct.
And this is the part women like her can't seem to get through their thick skull. There is nothing authentic about her. She's doing what most modern women are doing. Going to school, getting an education, and earning 6 figures. But along the way, they lose the true value a man really wants in a woman. And that's being a wife and a mother to his children, not a corporate woman.
Women who talk like you die alone. I'm dead serious, because you've already proved that you're selfish and will choose a degree over a husband and blame it on cultural reasons. That wasn't culture, that was selfishness. And if you want to come talking about, well, I feel like he brings this and I feel like I bring that, that may be true, ma'am. But you're not competing with this man. You're competing with all the other women who want that man.
Now, I want to put a disclaimer in here for myself and for Kevin Samuels, because I heard him say it before and I've been saying it over and over again. Ladies, if you want to get your degree and earn 6 figures, that's completely up to you. None of us men are telling you that you shouldn't do it. But what we are saying is there can be consequences. And that consequence could be that you never get married. Simply because men are not looking for 6-figure earning, high-educated corporate women for wives. Now, it would be nice if a woman could balance the two, being a corporate woman and being a wife, but very few women are able to pull it off.
And are you saying today you can outcompete women for the kind of man you say you want?
I never said that I wanted a 6-figure man.
I never said that. Where did I say any of that?
But
I said I was very clear. I said, are you trying to say that you can outcompete women for the kind of man you want?
I believe so.
So she feels she can compete, but she's doing just about what every other woman is doing and thinking the same way they think. She went to school and got a degree and is making 6 figures. That puts her right in the group with all the rest of them. There's nothing different about her, especially when you're talking about wife material. And remember, she put her degree before having a family, which is the reason she's divorced. And that's what most modern women do, which is okay to do, ladies, but remember what I said, it can come with consequences. And now, get ready for the contradiction.
Okay, so what state are you in?
I'm in Arkansas.
Do you want any children?
I do.
How many would you like to have?
At least 2.
All right. How much would you think a man would need to earn in Arkansas to provide for a wife and 2 children?
Probably like 120.
So you just said you didn't need a 6-figure man.
Hey,
that's what you just said.
But,
Hold on. No. That's what you said. No, ma'am. That's what you said.
Now, did she really say, I never said I wanted a six-figure man?
I never said that I wanted a six-figure man.
Yep, she said, I never said I wanted a six-figure man. But now she's saying he has to make at least $120,000 a year. Now, I'm not the brightest bulb in the pack, but isn't $120,000 a year six figures? And this woman went to college.
This is where it starts to go off the rails. How tall are you?
I'm 5'7",
Dress size?
size 14,
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
220.
See, people think I'm rude when I make my questions, but what I'm saying is, ma'am, your expectations versus what you physically bring to the table versus financially what you want from a man are completely out of whack. Because you're still talking as if a man who's making $120,000 in Arkansas has to prove something to you.
So she's expecting to be able to compete with other women for a man who makes $120,000 a year. She's 5'7", which is about my height because I'm 5'8". She weighs 220 pounds and I weigh 165. Now, I'm not making fun of her weight, but she is overweight for her height. Now remember, earlier she said she was married to a man from Ghana. That's Africa. In 2006, a movie came out called Fat Girls, starring the actress and comedian Monique. The guys that found Monique and her plus-size friend attractive were from Africa. Now they had a third friend that was with them and she was small and physically fit. Those African guys, they didn't want to have anything to do with her because they said she was too skinny. In the movie, they were saying that the bigger the woman, the more desirable she was. In Africa, that culture may see heavier women desirable. Unfortunately for this caller, it's not the same here in the United States. And once again, I'm not poking fun at her weight. I'm speaking on a level of reality.
You still got to go out and compete. And I got news for you. This is going to bother a lot of women artists. You still going to have to compete for those $40,000 a year guys.
Right.
So, my ultimate point is a man does not have to climb a wall. You have to lower your wall in order to make a connection with somebody. I would say this, you need to hire a personal trainer.
Yes.
Because, ma'am, you weigh more than a man at your height. 5'7", men weigh about 155, 160 pounds. You're almost 100 pounds more than a man.
Okay.
And these things are important because I'm talking to you and I'm talking to women in the audience. So you ladies can start understanding that, like it or not, men are very visual. Men want what they want. And it's not just the top earners.
So for the ladies out there who are six-figure earners, thinking that a man who earns six figures is going to jump through hurdles for you, it's not hardly going to happen. Mostly because, like we've been saying for the longest time, men in general who have their stuff together are not looking for six-figure earning, highly educated corporate type women for wives. The sooner you get that reality in your head, the better off you're going to be when it comes down to looking for a husband, for those of you all who want one. So remember, you can start a business if you want, get all the education that you want, and earn all the money that you want. But there could be a consequence to pay. And that consequence could be that you spend the rest of your life without a husband. And if you're cool with that, so are we. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. And I got a little help from Kevin Samuels today. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these two videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.